Hey, it's Leanne and Simon on Loving Life Now with today's topic, Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me?
I'm looking at you.
Are you looking at me? All
Well,
right.
hello everyone.
Well, you can talk, I'm going to do some chatting.
Hello. Good evening. Welcome to our Facebook Live for this week. Great topic. Are you looking at me? Well,
Yes.
I reckon
if
they
you're
will
watching
be.
this, you probably are. Yes.
If you're looking, you are looking at me. But we've got a great topic lined up and some really great points. So as you join us on our Facebook Live for this evening, pop your details in. Let us know you're here. We'd love to personally welcome you to this evening's stream. Lee's done a brief intro, but she's off sharing it across our other pages. And are you looking at me?
Not while I'm doing this, I'm not. No.
All right. Well, who's out there? Come on, pop your details in. Let us know you are here. We'd love to welcome you personally and say good evening. Welcome to the stream.
Ooh.
All right. We've got Jacinta.
Jacinta's
Hi,
the
guys. Lovely to be here. Thanks, Jacinta. Hello. Anna says hello. Great to see you. Joe says, hey, guys. G'day, Joe.
Joe.
Who else we got out there? Pop your details in the comments. Let us know you're
Trisha.
here.
Hey, Trisha.
Let us know you've joined us. Sharon Scott, good evening from a cold, wet and windy Kevington. I bet you it is.
Yeah.
Cheryl says hello from Sydney. G'day, Cheryl. Francis says hello, guys. Congratulations on your amazing achievement. Thank you. Carolyn Clark says hi, Simon and Leanne. G'day, Carolyn.
Hey.
Sue Robinson, hello, Sue from the Gold Coast. G'day, Sue. Karen, hello. From Karen and Steve. Good evening, guys. Dave from Narracoot. Peggy says hello from Perth.
She says hi.
See you, Rockstars.
See you, Rockstars. Whoop.
Zazu says hi, guys. Bernie Island says her and Mick are there.
Richard from the UK.
Yeah, Richard. David Mitchell. Hello, David. Welcome to the stream. Jeff Nixon down in Victoria. Welcome to you. Shani, hello from Sydney. And I bet you it's cold down south at the moment because we are in for a chilly...
I've got a jumper on. I don't wear jumpers.
Yeah, I've got a hoodie on. We are in for some chilly weather on the Gold Coast coming up starting tomorrow. Down to 6 degrees overnight here on the Goldie. So
people in other countries will be like, that's not cold.
No, we're freezing. Well, we will be tomorrow.
Hey, Rochelle.
But tomorrow? What's tomorrow, Lee? How exciting. What is tomorrow?
I don't know.
Tomorrow's State of Origin.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking.
Tomorrow's State of Origin
I was
live.
thinking it was our interview.
Yeah, State of Origin's more important. Come on.
Really?
So we've got State of Origin in Queensland tomorrow. Queensland versus the Blues live from Townsville. Super excited about that. Oh, and we do have something on in the morning. We've got to get up super early.
We've got to be camera ready at like 5:45.
And Peggy says same over in Perth. So chilly. So we are on our company live stream.
We'll just
I'd say gather maroons. We're on our company live stream being interviewed tomorrow morning. So if you're around and up early, come and join us. Be some behind the scenes conversation. There you go. Yeah. Jeff says it was -4 this morning in
Nice.
in where is it? Where is it again? I'm thinking it was -4 over the weekend.
Wow.
Wow.
That's way too cold for me.
All right. Joe says go the Queenslanders. Good on you, Joe.
Us Queenslanders can't deal with that.
What else we got? Hi guys, freezing in Victoria, says Ida.
Hey,
Zandy says, hey Simon and Leanne, how are you today? We are awesome.
200k cats.
200k cats,
Love
Mandy
it.
says.
Love
What else we got? Diana.
It's 2:30 in the morning, Dana.
Goodness, what did I do? 2:30 in the
Simon's
morning.
pressing buttons. It's 2:30 in the morning. Well, good morning to you.
Peggy said she'll be up at 4 o'clock to watch us tomorrow. That's awesome. Well, Dana's up at 2:30. Hi guys from Victoria. Lockdown. Jacinta's really cold. Bernie is so excited about the famous interview tomorrow.
I know, it's exciting.
It's exciting, and there might be some exciting stuff.
We love you, Dana, for being up so early to watch us.
Could be some exciting things going on tomorrow.
There might be something exciting to share.
There might be.
That you don't know.
That you don't know.
Ooh, wonder what that might be.
Anyway.
We have secret squirrels.
Secret squirrels. All right. Well, we've had a fun week. We've kicked some goals and we went away to celebrate on the weekend. Spent the weekend in Brisbane.
I was saying to someone, I feel like we've been celebrating for the last month, like every weekend, and then we've got 2 more weekends to go yet.
Yeah. Well, we've got a bit of a gathering at our place this weekend with some local people. We caught up with some people last weekend in Brisbane. Louise and Tony, great to catch up with them.
Yes.
And then, of course, the following weekend, we're back in Brisbane, catching up with, that's more of a family friend thing. Catching up with my daughters
maybe
now.
250k.
Oh, I don't know, Sue. Don't know. You might have to wait and see.
We'll see.
Must be on that stream tomorrow morning. All right, so let's jump into our topic. Oh, well, hang on. We've got tomorrow morning stream. We've got State of Origin tomorrow night. We've got, and of course, everything stops for State of Origin.
Celebrations on
Celebrations
Saturday.
continuing. So we've got a big week ahead.
We have.
We're closing in on another milestone and another goal. So
don't say anymore.
all right. Well, let's move into our topic. Are you looking at me?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, that's what you've got to be doing.
And I think they're all looking at us.
They're all looking at us. All right. So when you want to create success, no one else can do it.
Nope.
Except you. So are people looking at you? You know, people are looking at you and seeing what you do and how you...
Peggy!
300. Go the 300, Peggy.
Now, I'm going to say I wish for that one. Not quite at that point.
Oh, I love it though. Love it. That'll be the next one on the agenda. So no one can do this for you, right? No one can do it for you. To create results, you've got to go after it. You've got to want it. You've got to change must happen within you, right? We've experienced that.
Yeah.
Right. We've experienced that ourselves. We know that change has got to happen within us in order for us to create the results we want to create.
Absolutely.
You've got to shift. You've got to have a different thought process. There's lots to go on. So you've got to have seismic shifts.
Ooh, what's
They're gonna
seismic
be big.
mean?
They're going to be big. They're like, big seismic earthquakes.
Right, okay.
So it's got to be
earth-shattering.
Earth-shattering. That's right. They're going to be earth-shattering shifts.
Woo,
say that a few
like
times.
it.
Earth-shattering shifts.
It'll probably end up saying something different if I said it too fast.
Maybe don't. All right. So, but there's some critical steps that you've got to take in order to create success.
You got to take action.
You do.
Lots of action.
Lots of it. So action is a physical manifestation of the change that you desire in your life. So action is the physical manifestation for the change that you desire in your life. So nothing happens, of course, without action. And we've sort of been talking about action over the last couple of weeks in different forms, inaction, and how we get into action. But in order to create success, you've got to take responsibility. So it's got to start with you. And the critical step, of course, is the action. Now, without action, Lee, what is there?
There's only sameness.
I love that. I love that word, sameness. Can you imagine if it's like doing the same thing expecting to get a different result,
And that
right?
doesn't happen.
Well, that's sameness, right? If you continue to do the same thing and expect a different
Guess
result.
what? You're going to get the same result.
Get the same result. Do you like our background this evening? Look at the background. Look, we've got balloons and we've got flowers. Oh, those are the flowers from you.
Peggy. They're your flowers.
They're the flowers. The
And
ones
there's-
right behind me in the
If we
corner.
twist it slightly.
Oh, yeah, hang on.
Then there's a bottle of Chandon. There's some other flowers. Look at that.
Yep.
Yep. And
So,
we've got other balloons out at the door, but I didn't bring them all.
We do. Yeah. They're really big ones.
Actually, something funny to share. So that we got balloons that said 200k, right? And one of the zeros deflated, and we're like, well, we're just going to replace it with a 5.
That's right.
That's why it deflated. It was the wrong number.
The universe sent us a message that there's one of the zeros was no good and had to be replaced. So watch this space. That's all we say. All right. So we're talking about creating seismic shifts. We're talking about action. So with action lives the creative power to change whatever it is that you desire. So with action is the creative power that allows us to change, right?
Yeah.
Whatever it is that we want and desire in our lives. And Dana goes, that was awesome, and love it. So that's the balloon deflating, I'm sure.
Yes.
One of the zeros, like seriously, all the others are up, and one of the zeros was semi-deflated when they delivered it.
Because it was the wrong number.
And then it's like totally fallen to the floor. It's like given up. And we're like, it's a sign. It's a sign from the universe that the universe has got our back.
Yeah.
And we ain't done yet.
Sue says you're both so grounded considering your recent achievements.
Yeah.
I think we're still flying high, but...
So action is also a creative building block. I like that. It's a creative building block of the physical universe. So in other words, if you create action, you can create physical results that exist in the universe. So action becomes a building block.
Yep.
That's powerful,
It is.
isn't it? So without action, there's no physical result in the universe.
No. It's through action that things change, are created and destroyed.
Yes. So through action, things can either be created, but they can also be destroyed.
Like that zero.
like the zero. We didn't do it. We had nothing to do with it.
We didn't even touch
Purely
it.
the universe. It's a sign. We I don't know, any of you out there are into numerology and the power of numbers. So I'm going to share a little story. So Lee and I see 1111 everywhere in our lives. 1111.
Morning and night.
111, morning and night, 111, and we'll pick up our phone to do something and we'll go, it's 1111, right? And then 1111 is a really powerful number in the universe. It's about, you're on the right path, you've got the guiding angels are looking over you and you're going in the right direction, you're in flow, you're connected to a higher source, right? And we see it all the time. And there's also the most powerful number in the universe. So Anna said, I keep seeing 1111 everywhere. Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, look it up. And it's really powerful. It means you're on the right path. You're in the right place. You're in the right direction. And when we were picking our wedding day, you can add up the numbers. So the day, the value of the day, right? So the date of our wedding was the 7th of the 12th. So 7 plus 1 plus 2, 20. 19, so it's 2, 0, 1, and 9. And you add up all those numbers and it comes to 22. And when we were looking at the date to get married and we worked out that it was the number 22, I said to Lee, there's no other date that we're getting married. That's just it. And 22 is the most powerful number in the universe. So it's all about creating results and success and power. Anyway, I was talking to our friend Kirsty about this and telling her that there's also power in number 222, so 222. And anyway, so Kirsty started sending us screenshots of her phone where after we'd had this discussion, where she had the time was 2:22.
Yeah.
And then something else happened and she saw 222. And then we had something today that came up that said 222. And 222 is you're going through this expansion and evolution in your life right now at this point, right? And we're starting to see 222, and that number is becoming really prominent in our life.
Yeah.
So very, very interesting. Who's that? Danielle Martin. Danielle Martin says, I also see 222. Awesome. And it is. You can look it up, and it's all about creating something greater. It's about expansion, and growth. Those are the two key words, right? So 222 is about expansion and growth. 22 is the most powerful number in the universe, which represents strength and power, of course. So anyway, just a little bit of a side note there. Madeleine said, I'm waiting for 222. Kerry Young says, I get repeated numbers of a lot of 2, 22, and 1111. Great. And that's good. You're in the right, you're going the right path.
Kirsty started sending us 333 and 444.
Yeah, that's right. I haven't looked up those.
All the numbers.
So action is where belief is verified and proven. I love this. I love some of these statements. Action is where belief is verified and proven, right? So when you take action, you're verifying that something can be achieved and you're proving that it can be done, right? Yeah. Like we just did.
Yes.
We proved something can be done.
Created a new club.
And we verified that it can be done because we took action.
Yeah.
Right? So what else we got here? Action is the benchmark of the physical reality. So if we don't take action, we can't set a new... Do we set a new benchmark?
Yes.
Yeah. So we set a new benchmark, right? We created a 200K club, founders. That's us. And then of course we've created that. So we've created this new benchmark, and you create that through action.
Yes.
Right? It's a bit like a professional athlete. They go out and they want to set a new benchmark or a new record or achieve something great. Sue says you've got to believe it to achieve it. Absolutely. My oldest son was born at 11/11 on the 19th of the 2nd, 91. I haven't added up that number yet. It's not, 18...
10, 10 and 2.
No, it's not 10, 10. It's not how you do it.
Oh.
So it's 1 plus 9 plus 2 plus 9 plus 1.
10, 12.
So 99 is 18, 19, 20, 22.
That's what I just said. 10, 10 and 2 is 22.
There you go, it is. That's amazing. That is, your son must be very special, Kerry. He must be special. And I hope he knows how special he is. Like, you need to really make sure that he knows that he's a powerful person.
That's cool.
It is. That is very cool.
So thoughts are things.
Thoughts are things. What we think about, we bring about, right?
Exactly. So action is brought about by those thoughts.
Yeah. So we start off with a thought and then we go and take action.
Yeah.
So action is brought about by our thoughts, right? And thoughts become things. So thoughts have written, what have I put here in my notes? Thoughts are written and made created possible. Oh yeah, each and every day we do this. So each and every day we have an amazing array of thoughts go through our head. And then we create those thoughts into actions, into reality, right? So we go and put things into place, or we think of something and we go and do it.
Yeah.
So thoughts become things. And of course they lead to action.
Yep.
All right, so they're important things. So, Lee, do you know how many muscles we have in our face?
Lots.
Lots. Do you know how many muscles? Does anyone know how many muscles are in the human face?
I'm going to guess like 100.
No. Does anyone else know
No
how
idea.
many muscles are in the human face? See if you can guess. See if you can tell me.
In the meantime, Gal says, I see 11, 11, 11, 11, 2, and we got married on the 10th of the 10th of the 10th. Not sure what that means, but it's easy date to remember. Sue says, this is great. Thanks for a reminder. Kelly says 56.
Close.
Gail, hold on.
Kelly was close.
Lots. 250.
No, 250 is way off. 23 is way off.
That's all I've got so
All
far.
right, so there are in fact 52 muscles in the human face.
Wow.
Now, what's important about that? Because we use our muscles for a lot of things in our face. So our facial expression,
Yeah.
our speech, the way we look, the way we respond, and all of those things that we use, all of those muscles, actually, our face communicates to people, yeah? So how we express ourselves, we actually speak through our facial muscles. Now, what's so important about that? Why do our facial expressions play a part in this, what we're talking about here, about action and steps and all those sorts of things?
No idea. Is that a test?
Yeah. Is it a
Which
test?
muscle am I using now?
So we use our facial expressions to communicate, and we actually speak a sentence, right? So we actually have expression on our face, like we're smiling and talking, right? Or we're frowning and talking, so we're sad.
I can't do sad.
No, so our facial expression actually plays a part in everything that we do, right? In the way that we actually represent ourselves. And we talk about thoughts become things, or how we feel about things become things.
Yes.
All right, so there is a power about being on purpose.
Yes, there is.
Being on purpose is a power. It's a superpower of its own. So Lee, what happens?
When one is on purpose, they are already on a course of action.
Yes. So if you're already on purpose, you're going after something, you're going for a goal like we were last month. We're going for
What do you
that
mean,
goal.
Like we are.
We had a
now?
goal last month, and we've still got one, but we had one last month,
Okay.
and we hit that goal, right?
We did.
So we set a new benchmark. We took action, and that was all about the power of being on purpose. Yeah, and it was like the power of being on purpose for a lot of people in our organisation.
Yeah.
That made that possible. So that was the power of them being on purpose. So as a collective, we create this massive superpower, right? And that energy of 22, 11, 11, 2, 2, 2, it is all around us,
Yes.
right? All right, so when one is on purpose, they are already in action, which is what you alluded to. But the more engagement you have in your passion, the less hesitation and room for internal conflict. So I'll read that again. The more engagement you have in your passion. So when you're going after a passion that you've got, you're going to be fully engaged, you're going to be fully invested, and there's going to be less hesitation,
Yeah.
sometimes none, right? So less hesitation and less room for internal conflict. So you questioning, should I do this? You know, is this the right track? Am I on the right path?
Did you say there was 52 or 42 muscles?
52.
Well, everyone keeps saying there's 42.
Not the information I've got. There is 52.
Well, somewhere between 42 and 52.
I've got the information I've got is 52. There are 42 according to the plastic consultant that was speaking at our recent plastic nurses conference. Okay. I've certainly know it to be 52, and I've got written information that tells me it's 52.
What, from Google? Because Google's always right.
No. It's actually from Mr. Shane Kreider.
Oh, well, then it's definitely right.
It is right. All right. So how you think and believe carries the underlying message, right? So how you think and believe carries the underlying message of how you actually act and how others experience you.
Yeah.
So how you act is you allow others to experience you, right? Whether you're
lucky.
bright and bubbly, whether you're upbeat, whether you're...
And Google check says 42 or 43.
Really?
So Mr. Shane Kreider's not right.
We'll have to investigate that a little bit more. Thanks, Julie. So certainly how you think and believe. So the more in alignment you are with what it is that you're looking to create and believe, the more effective will be your communication. So let's go over that again. The more in alignment you are with what you think and what you believe, is the more effective will be your communication. So what does that mean? So if I'm absolutely in alignment with my goal, with my belief on the fact that we were going to create the 200K club, then I'm going to be more effective with my communication around that.
Yeah.
Right? Around that belief, around that goal, around the way that we actually communicate that, because we believe it to be true.
Yes.
Okay? So if you're sitting on the fence and you don't believe and you're not invested in what it is that you want to create, then you're not going to be in lockstep with each other, are you?
No.
With yourself. Your belief's going to be fighting against your goal, because you're just going to be self-doubting or self-sabotaging.
Yeah.
So when we hit the 200K, what did we do? What did you do?
You jumped around like a freak?
No, after that. Not going into that story yet, but
okay.
what else did we change in the house?
The signs.
The signs. So we changed our signs in the house to our next goal, right? And then we went and replaced the ones that we had up and put up new ones all around the house.
Yeah.
So that we were in alignment and in lockstep with what we wanted to achieve and where we wanted to go.
Yeah.
All right? So, hence, you've got to be... So, the outcome of this is that authentic and transparent people are attractive leaders to others.
Yeah.
So, authentic and transparent people are attractive leaders to others because they are being themselves.
Yep.
Right? They're being authentic, they're being transparent, people know who they are, what they stand for, what their values are, their communication's good, they've got a congruent message, and what are leaders? What determines a leader?
Someone that has followers.
Someone that has followers, right? So, and that can be anything that we do in our lives. So when the teacher is ready, or when the student is ready, the teacher will appear, right? So, and we can have teachers all throughout our lives at different points. So it's all about, the right people come into our space and our universe and our lives at the time when we're ready, when we need to learn something. All right, so authentic and transparent people become attractive leaders because they're more in alignment with their belief and what they think, and they communicate that effectively to others. So, what's the moral of all of this, Lee? What's the end crux line here? What's the moral to what we're talking about as being a leader and being in action? So what does that lead to?
So put an end to procrastination in your life. Develop successful habits by taking action and finishing the job.
Excellent.
I can read. Sound good.
So put an end to procrastination.
Yes.
Right? Don't procrastinate. Throw that out with the bathwater. Develop successful habits. Create new habits. And take action. And most importantly, make sure that you
finish the job.
Finish the job. So you got to finish the job at hand. So, the topic title was, Are You Looking at Me? And of course, people that are taking action are being watched.
Yeah.
So that's the point behind it. So people that are in action, that are actually on purpose, that are out there actually creating or forging a new path, they're getting watched by others.
Yep.
Right? So say, you looking at me? You looking at me? You're looking at me. So that's our topic for this evening.
Yep.
And I love that. I love some of those really good points about action and why action is so important. It's very inspiring. And we're inspired about tomorrow's stream. We've got to sit down with a pen and paper and write out some key points and key notes that we want to share with everyone on our internal training stream tomorrow. So that's exciting.
Yeah, and maybe we'll share our little secret.
Just a little secret.
Not telling.
Might be a big secret.
Yeah.
Could be.
Maybe. We'll see.
You'll have to wait till tomorrow morning because Lee's not going to share it.
No, I'm not.
Oh, we're not going to take the fun away. That was so good. Great tips, says Dana. Michelle Peel says, great topic, guys. Thank you. Madeline says, great to listen to you guys. Thanks for joining us. So if you're not accessing our live streams tomorrow, then they won't get to see us.
No.
But
so sad.
you can come see us next week on our Facebook
We'll
Live.
be here.
What else we got going on?
Party
this weekend. Yeah. So big rest of the week. Got quite a lot of things on. We've got a new program starting on Friday.
We do.
And that program is our 7 Steps to 7 Figures Wealth Creation Program.
Yes.
Live, and it's invitation only. It's a product that we
If you don't have
market
it,
in our business.
you still have time. Who said, am I pregnant? That would be a miracle.
Well, there's 2 things.
That would be a very big miracle.
I can't have children.
And
Neither can you. So we've had 5, and we both put an end to that on both sides. So it's not that.
What was I going to say? Oh, so if you don't have your 7 to 7 and you want to be part of it, you need to buy it by tomorrow.
Yeah, because they'll close off the registrations.
Do it. You want to be on it live. It's so much more powerful when it's live.
So that program is going to run out over the next 3 weeks. Starts on Friday Australian time. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday morning, 6 a.m. each morning. And don't know what time it's going to go for at this point. Probably an hour and a half, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
And then we go into the following week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and the following week after that, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yes. So 12 sessions of approximately maybe an hour and a half.
So those that buy it, you get on it live, but then you'll also get the recording after.
Absolutely. As well. And you become qualified if you're in our business. It's instant qualification to be able to make and sell that retail.
And I see a few people in here on our team that don't have it that need to contact us because that'll also help us get to this goal. This
goal that's on the fridge. All right, so get your 7 Steps to 7 Figures program, which starts on Friday, and of course rolls out over the next 3 weeks. 12 sessions. 7 Steps to 7 Figures. Did I say that?
10 times fast.
Yep. All about mindset, wealth creation, and how to make that money, what to do with it. So it's a lot to do up here. Right?
Yep.
It's all about what steps do you have to take in order for you to create 7 figures in your life. So
awesome.
There'll be some great learnings from that. So join us next week. But we'll see you tomorrow morning for those that are joining us there, and we are super excited about that. So be up bright and early. We'll be there with our big smiles and
our bright lights.
looking good.
Looking girl? Are you going to look girly in the morning?
I was going to say looking good at early. I was saying looking good early, and I got looking girly.
All right. That's enough from us.
All right. Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night.
Bye.
See ya.